Welcome, everybody. Today, we are going to be hopefully making some dreams come true. Knowing me, probably not, though. I have a feeling that if it were possible to get fired from Happy Home Paradise, I'd be the first to go. I think that's what I've learned about myself. But we're going to try anyway. We're going to do our best to go out and try to make some vacation homes come together. Maybe even some of the businesses. So, for example, when I first started playing Happy Home on this character, the cafe was kind of neglected. They kind of forced me to make the cafe before I was ready. I really wanted to make a gold core cafe, and I didn't really have any gold core stuff unlocked in Happy Home yet. So we'll go over, I'll show you what we ended up with. Maybe we'll start with the cafe today, and then we'll kind of ease in to some vacation homes. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But welcome to everybody watching right now. So if you're watching this after the fact, this was a live stream, which explains why it's so long. So if you wanted to, in the future, catch one of these live, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications. I stream about 2 times a week, Fridays and Saturdays mostly, so be sure not to miss those. And to those of you who are here live, thank you so much. I see Vanessa and Spenny Boy, Nader Tots, Brianosaurus, I think, Kawaii's here, Sabrina, Scarlet, Zhao Tip, Llama, Dwayne, Clover Crossing, Blue Boy, Crossing Girl, Jax Huff, Mimu is here, Alistair, Little Wooming Gaming is here, Lizzie, 3 Kate helping us moderate. Hello, thank you so much for helping us moderate. Spenny Boy, Scarlet, and Megan, and Mama Cat's here, and Mocha, and Neptune. Thank you to everybody. Sorry for anyone I missed. There's a lot of names coming through already. We just got started. So before I do anything, let me do what I would basically consider are my dailies here, which is looking for the recipe on the beach and then grabbing the recipe over in the restaurant. This is part of my daily routine whenever I turn on Animal Crossing. There's 4 recipes at any given time when you first load the game. 1 on your beach, 1 from a villager crafting, 1 on this beach in Happy Home, and then 1 back here in the restaurant. And I have this habit, this is why I have so many recipes, is I have this habit of, like, every time I turn on the game, going and grabbing these recipes. And I'm getting to a point, even with this character who's a lot newer than my original one, like, watch, I'll probably know this recipe too. Come on. Peach jam. Yo, you're already familiar with peach jam. Yep. Every single time. Every freaking time. I think the DLC ends when you hit 400 or over 400 homes. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, so there's about that many villagers, right? So yeah, that's the one thing. I think this has been documented, but I'm not exactly sure what happens when, you reach that maxed out, home count. It's kind of interesting. I guess what you can do is just go and remodel homes, to your heart's content. You can go back through to, like, the first ones you ever made and just start remodeling them. I don't know if that's true. I know it's been documented. I haven't bothered to look, as if it's like a spoiler that I'm going to discover for myself. There's no way I'm going to ever do that many homes. But I haven't really looked. So this is the cafe I was talking about. You can't add any homes if every villager and NPC have one. After, you can only remodel. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is the cafe, and the whole idea behind this cafe was to get people to not hang out here because it was basically under construction. So I made it as unpleasant as I possibly could, and it didn't work. In fact, my employees are stuck outside of the counter. They're supposed to be back behind it. One of the customers is usually stuck back there. So maybe it's about time we kind of address the cafe. It was fun. But now I think a gold core experience is overdue for the cafe. Will all these buildings be gold core? I don't know, because I have some ideas. I have some ideas for the restaurant, which do not include gold core. But I love the idea so much that I might redo the restaurant, and it may not be a gold core experience. But their gold core deserves to be somewhere on my Happy Home island, I think. So, let's see. We have just some random items here. I don't think I'm going to buy any of that stuff. Go ahead and put me to work, Lottie. I'm ready to work. Let's see. Melindria, how's it going? And I think it's Isa or... Yeah, I think Isa and Yuri. How's it going? All right. That's so small. Get outside with the cherry on top. So let's have Lottie come with us to the cafe. We need to work on this place here. Let's remodel it. Yup. All right. It better be 5-star and super luxe. How long have I been playing this game? I've been playing New Horizons since it came out, all the way back in 2020. This particular character, I think I started... Oh, wow. It might almost be like a year from now. I think. Give me 1 second, because I'm just getting messaged here. All right. That should be fine. So, let's go ahead and start over. Come over here, grab that, and let's edit the size of the room. We have all the way up to 10 out of 10 if we 10 by 10 if we want to go that big. I think for a cafe that's a little bit excessive. When what we could do instead is something a little more like this, maybe. Like a 6 by 8 could be an interesting shape for the cafe. So let's start here, and let's take a look at some of the more gold core options we have. Why is it acting so funny? There we go. Okay, it's been a while since I've happy homed. So we're still going to need a register. We're going to need tables, and we're going to need 4 chairs. So 1 table, 4 chairs is the minimum, and then a register. They don't really care what kind of counters we use or anything like that, which is good because I really need the freedom to kind of, pick and choose here. So let's take a look and see if there are any counters that kind of fit our theme. It's yellow and black, not really what I'm looking for. There's the checkout counter, which is always a good item, but doesn't really have a gold variety to it. The diner counter is not really my style. Let's see. There are... What else? Yeah, that's all the ones that's recommending to me. We'll figure this out. Go into tables. Oh, my controller just freaked out there for a second. That was weird. Please, controller, don't make me have to fix you again. So there is like things like the elegant console table, but I don't really know if I want to go that route or not. Like, that'd be weird for the checkout counter, right? Like, I'd almost rather have the wedding head table as the checkout counter because you can make a gold variety of this, like that. I'm going to put that down as an option. I don't love it, but it's better than going full-on elegant. I think elegant has a place here. It's just, I don't want that to be the checkout counter. What else is there? I'm kind of running low on options here. Oh, there is the reception counter. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, what about... Oh, we didn't see this one before either. The other... Maybe this is technically called reception counter? Yeah, no, not really. Covered counter. Not a lot of options there. The den desk I know is kind of boring. Huh. All right, let's start here. I'm going to start with the wedding table. I don't know if this is going to be what we settle on. We need to take a look at the elegant set, right? That is going to be... I need the chairs. How is everyone today, by the way? Thank you for being here. Now, I know it's kind of hard for me to focus on chat, especially I've noticed in Happy Home, like it's really difficult because there's so many different pieces of furniture and it's so easy for me to like accidentally skip over some. So I do apologize if you're trying to get my attention and I miss your messages. It can be like that. How long have I been playing Animal Crossing? Oh, since the GameCube days. Like, I've played all of the mainline Animal Crossing games. It is probably my favorite series ever in general, you know, just a video game. Should we go gold on gold? Should we go white? Should we go... This gold and black theme has been coming up. This looks like super ritzy. So I want to try to make that kind of the theme. All right. Tables. Now we need... I threw down a console table, but that's not really what I want. Is that the only elegant table? The elegant furniture, from my experience, is normally not used in a cafe. So it might be a matter of doing large covered tables and stuff, and the small ones, because we have this sweet gold tablecloth, and we can put like the navy. Or, ooh, the wine red, this pattern similar to the chairs. I mean, that works. What if we did something like this, and then we did the smaller version of that table, and we really lean into like the fancy tables with the tablecloths on them, because that's what we got with the wedding table as well. It might make our checkout counter that we settled on will fit in a little bit more. Of course, there is always the actual wedding tables themselves, but I don't want that. Where did those little ones go? Probably up here. Yep. Here we go. All right, so gold. There we go. See, that's pretty cool. You feel like you missed out on the older games? The older games were awesome, and I've kind of said this before. I think the only Animal Crossing game that I could go back to now would be the GameCube one, because by now the GameCube version of Animal Crossing is so different from from this version that I think that would give me the most unique experience. But they've all built on top of the foundation of the GameCube one, so it's. For me, it's a tough act to follow. I kind of like using just the small tables, I think. I'm going to do that. We need to pick a... what's it called? A floor and a wall. And I have some decisions to make here about these. I do want these included. I just don't exactly know how they're going to... Like, what if this was a booth? What if the booths in this place were these? That'd be kind of funny. So let me go back and start messing with walls and floors here. Kind of see what options they give us. Okay. So something like the coffee shop wall could be the back. Just like the accent wall. But I don't think these floors and stuff are going to quite capture the vibe that I'm looking to go for here. And there's old board floor, which is always great for a cafe. Let's see. I'm missing the animals would bully us, and the crankies would apparently get salespeople to try and sell them tissues. Oh, they were trying to sell tissues? I don't remember that. I do remember the animals were very big bullies. I tried Animal Crossing on mobile. It was fun. You couldn't change the color for any of the furniture. That was my experience. I only put Pocket Camp in New Horizons, even though I haven't played those older games. I know the villagers would be so mean. Yeah, the villagers were something else. I actually missed that myself a little bit. Like, it was really interesting. Their personalities in those games. Like, people often credit the older games for the animals having better personalities than they do in New Horizons. But it's still, at the same time, like, when you go back and look at some of the dialogue from those other games, it's you know, I don't want to say it's problematic. It's just, it's over the top. It is over the top mean in a lot of cases. Like, the most extreme examples you see online are like, whoa, why? Like, why did they feel the need to add this to the game? These walls for this type of place we're making are so gross. I just don't want to use any of them. I don't really want that either. We could go straight golden wall, which I don't know. I want it to be gold core. I just don't want it to be hideous. Moonbridge, member for 4 months now. Thank you so much for renewing your membership. Appreciate you. Let's see. They were, however, only mean in the translations, not in the Japanese version. Oh, really? Is that true? Let's see. Yeah, that's interesting. There's the palace wall. There's the museum wall, which is too bright. I like the molding on this wall, or whatever you call that, but I don't like how bright it is. It's not quite right for this. There's the arch windowed wall, which is always kind of elegant and cool. That could work. Of course, the black European style wall would be, I think, the way to go. Kind of makes it look a little bit like a ballroom. It makes our accent wall not work too well. Oh, one of the comments that got hidden was like, they would say something like, "You fat bloated idiot." Yes, they would. They would legitimately call you like names straight up. And that's kind of where it goes over the top. Like, I like the idea of the villagers being, you know, really like pushy and saying things that are like, why are they being so mean? But yeah, calling people names like that, I think is where it's like, well, we don't really need the game to do that anymore. That's kind of funny, but I think it would offend more people than it would make them laugh. Did you check the patterns? Did I check the patterns? I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm trying to find an accent wall that makes it feel like a cafe, and unfortunately, my options seem to just be the coffee shelf stuff. That's okay. What we can do is actually put a bunch of stuff in front of it and just create some depth with like putting up screens and different things like that. And maybe that'll cover us. Wait, let's see. I also miss Wild World and New Leaf for the fact that you could pick up flowers and display them in your house. Can you not do that now? I think you could pick up flowers and have them put in a little flower pot. Or am I literally just thinking of New Leaf? I need to find a... See the Zen low table here? Something like this. Like a little coffee table to put in between this little setup. That's kind of cool. You can display some paintings to cover the accent wall. Yeah, that's a good idea. Use a wall in front of the accent wall. Keep part of it open. I thought about that, but then because of the windows, I don't really like the way that looks, personally. We could try it anyway, but I generally, when it comes to windows being the primary wall, so what I mean is, like, see this window? To me, this window makes absolutely no sense. It covers... Oh, it actually, in the corner's okay. But, like, I don't love the way that looks. It's okay. It's actually better than I thought it would be. I don't know. You might be right. Oh, why don't we use counters? Why don't we, like, actually, instead of this table, which I'm having trouble with, let's just literally use gold counters as our, like, coffee bar or whatever. So we can take these. It's a little long here. Let's do something like that. Actually, let's take away another one and just make it short. But then we can put pillars here and here. That's kind of cool. We might need to make this place bigger. I thought we might get away with the small cafe, but I don't know. I think it doesn't even need to, like, should it be longer? Like, just that, should that be how we go about this? That's really weird. Like oh, I blocked myself in. The length of this is concerning to me. You can still fit back here, which is good. That's good news. Yeah, unfortunately, I might need to make this extremely big. It is gold core. Bigger's better. So what do we do? 8 by 8, you think? So let's go. We have to keep that 10 for now because I moved a bunch of stuff. We could do this, actually. This might work just fine. Put those over there. We need to, can we copy all of this stuff in one click? I don't think so. But I want another one of these sets. Yeah, it doesn't let me. Or wait, if I grab it and then hit ZR? No. See, that'd be so cool. All right. So this is kind of neat. Oops. I grabbed extra chairs here. What if we did something like this? I kind of like them off the wall like that. All right, now I have another idea. So we take this and we take this and then we take and flip this. And then this is kind of what I was thinking originally for this spot. So I'm glad I made the room bigger. So then we take the cancer table, just flip it like that or something. We put a little lamp on that or some coffee beans or whatever. Whose house are you remodeling? This is the cafe. Remember the Get Out Cafe, Ona? I'm finally I'm finally going ahead and actually giving the cafe a proper design. I don't know if this console table makes it into the final build, but I do think we can go ahead and copy these and make another one of these sets over here. That's not lined up, is it? There we go. We'll need a rug and some kind of small table right here, I think. For the thrones or whatever you call those. We'll need some fancy lighting. We'll need some maybe some quote-unquote bar stools. Can I fit back here? Uh-oh. Unfortunately, these walls have to go because I don't like it when people get stuck in the builds. When in the public spaces, you know. I think that wall is way too much. So the compromise, unfortunately, is that. I was not wanting to do this, but I think it's actually better than what we just did before, because I started to really like those walls where they were. Would I put gold pillars on them? Let's see. Yeah. Kind of covers some of the coffee beans, but that's okay. You could take two elegant tables and smash them together to make a bigger table? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean. I could do that. I don't think we need to, but I could. Let's take a look at the stools. and see if we can make that into something here. What about vintage? I could do this one, brown, because it kind of has like a gold vibe to it. There's a problem. You have to squeeze. Oh, you can't even squeeze. Okay, maybe we don't do stools. Yeah, I don't think we do stools. Does that mean, like, what if I did this? Is this too cramped? Yep, that's way too cramped. Okay. That's all right. That is okay. You could do two stools. That's not a bad idea, actually. I don't know why I turned them. I don't think it matters. Is that a squeeze, or does that just work? It's a squeeze. Yeah. Never mind. So you just walk up to the counter and you grab what you want. All right. This is a pretty good start. Hey, J Crossing, how's it going? All right. And next up, we need ceiling items. Ceiling decor. Ceiling decor. So how about screens? Dual hanging monitors. I guess cafe menu. Maybe the one that just straight up says cafe menu. We're going to put that in the back. I'm kind of wondering if a third monitor wouldn't work too with something else on it. Oh, the weather. Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's put the weather right there. Ooh. Look how nice that looks. The monitors of, you know, the double wide and the single look really good together. I was worried that the shape of those would be like a little bit different for some stupid reason. Okay. Yeah, the weather was a good idea. Okay, what else? What else? Ceiling fans maybe? Or do we just want to go straight for like super elegant chandeliers? Of course, you can do... You have two choices, really. You can do the candle chandelier, because it has a gold version of it. Or you can do the regular chandelier, which just defaults to gold. I think the regular chandelier in this case. I think the candles are a little... not what I'm looking for. Oh, is that square on the ground new? I don't remember this square on the ground, but this is perfect. That tells me exactly everything I need to know about where I'm placing stuff. Oh, I love that. Is that I swear, is that new? It feels like a new feature I've not known about before. Okay. So, I like the chandeliers. Maybe it's because I usually place stuff on the straight down ceiling view, and I never see the extra square underneath. But because I decided to move the camera, then I could see the square. Really interesting. It's not new, but you can't see it on some floors. Yeah, okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right. This is coming along really nice. Do I want anything over... Ooh, you know what I do? Let me find it. This thing. The milk glass lamps. I want these over the counter. Just two of them like that. Maybe they spread out. Maybe they don't. I can't decide between 2 or 3. Let's do 3. Cafe's looking really nice. Thank you. You can use the glow-in-the-dark stickers for custom designs. I don't really have any custom designs I want to put, though. I did think of that, but I just didn't. I don't want to go through the trouble of finding something. It could be something we do in the future. You can always come back and redesign these. Cash register. So we have a few options, but I don't know how many this tab is going to give us. Oh, all of them. Sweet. Okay, good. I'm going to use the antique cash register. Like that. And I'm going to throw in a coffee machine. Right? Wherever that may be. Never mind. I will find it myself. Here it is. So I could do yellow, or I could do black. I think black would be good. Nice. Yeah, you can't resize the rooms in your house, unfortunately, or the villagers' houses when you remodel those. Yeah, this is looking really good. Okay, rugs. Time for rugs. There are a few options that work really nicely with builds like this. There's the Persian rugs, so you could do the yellow Persian rug and slap it in the middle. Or I think there's elegant rugs. Yeah, elegant black might look good. I need something for this corner, but it's a little too big. There's also something like this in the back. I'm trying to decide if I want to give the back area its own floor. I do, but maybe not this floor. Would light stones be too much? The grass coming through them and stuff looks kind of weird to me. Gray floor tiles? Both rugs are nice, the Persian and the elegant rug. It's just the size that's messing me up. What about bricks? Yeah, this might be the way to go. I'm trying to separate this kind of area where the people work. Make it feel a little more commercial, if that makes sense. And I actually think we could bring these out. No, never mind. The dark wooden tiles. I could see how those look too, wherever they went. Oh, you know what? Let's put one of these down in the entrance. There's also the cafe rug. Yeah, we could do that instead. Okay. So, black wooden deck. Oh, I have to do square. Let's keep it brick. I like that. I like the brick. What about a round rug underneath our sitting area? Gotta be something here that works. Not a lot of options. I guess the red, but I don't have any red furniture. All you really could do is a white, and that doesn't really fit any of the other. Gold core vibe, yes, that's what I'm going for. What about this? No. This? Ah, okay. At least things fit on that. Is there a table that can go there, or do you think it should just be a seating area? Let's see. I am going to struggle to find a table that is like low and also not weird looking in that spot. Like, let's just test it with this. This is one of the smallest tables. Like, because we could do that or that. It's weird because if this were a different game or I had more options, I would do a low, round, 1x1 kind of table. But I don't really have that option. The moon rug? The moon rug is kind of cool, but it's a little not right. Restricting access is just going to happen because all of these chairs have arms. So I can't sit at any of these seats, unfortunately. Which is fine. Let's look for tabletop things. I'll skip ahead. I'm not really worried about that corner too much. I just need to find stuff to go on tabletops. One of those things being... might be a lamp. We could do an elegant lamp. Moon rug looks like a pancake. It does look like a pancake. So that could go on this table. And that's probably fine. All right. And then stuff on the tables. So here's the thing. All of these drinks are too fruity and stuff. I need like coffee style drinks, and they're not in the drink tab, which is funny to me. All the mugs actually are somewhere else. Here they are. What do we have? We have all these generic mugs. We have the cup with saucer. We also have the coffee cup. There we go. The elegant coffee cup. Ah ha ha. Perfect. Okay. So we're just going to put one of those on each little table. Cream and sugar. Okay, now I didn't realize this had variations to it. Oh, there's a floral one with a little gold trim on it. Could we have a place for all those little things, the cream and sugar and all that stuff? Iced coffee? I guess we could find an iced coffee one. Or this, ooh, this fancy tea set I think has a nice gold. Yeah, it does. There's a few different versions of this. Nah, let's skip that. I think I'm good with that. Does this have a gold? No, not one I like anyway. Okay. Yeah, these are fine. I think what we got is fine. Serving carts with milk and sugar. Ooh. Yeah, the serving cart's a good idea. I was thinking of doing one of these guys. Let me see if it's in here. The serving cart might actually be in here too, but I was thinking of doing... It's gotta be in here. Well, there's a cool little like trash can kind of thing that it's like it's a place to throw away your trays and stuff. I was thinking of putting, oh no, it's not that. Now I want to find it. Here's the serving cart you were talking about. So obviously that one. Cafe chalk menu for the... Oh, yeah, we could put one of those, too. We're down to the details now. It looks a little like this, but it's not this. Where do they keep... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's got to be in trash cans. It's not! Here's the menu chalkboard. The Capricorn ornament's a clothing closet. Yeah. Well, yeah. I actually think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the mermaid statue, right? The goat mermaid statue. It opens up and you can actually change your clothes. Who's going to be working the cafe and what's going to be the new name? Great questions. These are both great questions. I hadn't gotten that far yet. So thanks for that stress. All right, I'm giving up on my search for whatever it was I was looking for, but let's throw this down. I don't know. Is this little cream and sugar tray the right vibe? Let me look at the other options for this. I actually think that's a lot better. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to take the cafe sign and put it here. I don't know. This thing's not working at all. Yeah, let's just leave that. Not you. I want one more item. What about this? Nope. Gold kettle. Kind of wondering if this should go in the corner. So it's like, you know, on standby. You know what? I don't like the kettle. I don't like the kettle one bit. I don't like those either. Huh. All right. Well, I'm just going to put a serving cart with nothing on it. Oh, let's just do some dishes. Let's... Oh, no. How about this? We can wheel around the beans. Yeah. They wheel around the beans to show everybody how fancy the decaf is around here. Am I going to add music? Probably not. Only because I'm pretty much out of space for wherever I'd put a music player. I think it'd be really nice if we could put speakers on the wall and have those have music in them, kind of like The Sims, but I think if there is a wall speaker in this game, it's not one you can like play with. Speaking of wall stuff, I don't have any. I didn't add any wall stuff to this place. Do we need wall stuff? Maybe something above the door, my goodness. I usually just go with an exit sign when it comes to public buildings. But in this case, maybe... No, maybe red exit sign. We can put that above the door. What about one of these guys? Like, above that, too. Or... You know, like, you can't really go wrong with that. Wall plants? Yeah, are there any good wall plants that are like... I need fancy, though. It's got to be fancy. Ooh, what about wall plaques? It almost sounds like plants, except it's plaques. And you could do one of each. They're very gold core. Yeah. I like that. Looks nice and expensive. The white wedding flowers? Maybe. I don't want to add too many white things because we've been kind of going with black and gold for this one. But this seems like a fair compromise to me. The plaques to show what exactly? Exclusivity. You know, you have these to symbolize how good you are at collecting things in Animal Crossing. Yep, that's it. So you use these in the cafe to make people feel like they're part of this exclusive, you know, dining experience, whereby only people who have lots of fossils, fish, bugs, and artwork could really dine here. Yep. Yeah, we have the gold wreaths too. I just don't know where. I don't really know if they just fit too much. Let me try them, actually. I would like to at least see. Where'd they go? Oh, yeah. If we grab this, what if they went underneath? I don't really like it. What about back here, though? Should I put something on this wall back here? What are the door plates? Like these little gold and silver. So what about that? And then maybe this has the wreaths on it? Or is there just one gold rose wreath and maybe two of these? Oh. Hold on. About this? No. I'm kind of thinking something like that again. just use the Leo statues or whatever. Maybe, and again, we just do something like... Oh, let's do, yeah, here. No, I like the thing in the middle. How much is a cup of coffee at this fine establishment? Oh gosh, if you have to ask, you can't afford it. Let's go with that. Someone said the wreaths on the windows, maybe? Let me try that. So basically, just on the center of the glass there. I just don't love these, but here, let me commit to them for a moment. Let me just go ahead and humor us to see if maybe, just maybe, these are a good call. Actually, you know what? From this angle, I kind of like them. I can't put them on the back walls, unfortunately, which means I'm going to take them off of the opposite walls. Because the back walls are actually partitions, so, or not partitions, but you know what I mean. They're extra. Too many lions. Looks tacky. That's the point. That's gold core. It's supposed to look tacky. Too many lions. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, fine. Sorry. Sorry for my gold core build looks too tacky. My goodness. What else is there then? Knives? For anyone who dare call my work tacky? There's no gold knives, so you're fortunate. What about... No, the floral sconces don't really work, or whatever those are. Antique phone? See, there's no great solutions here. Okay, what about... What about a tribute to the former cafe? How about that? I think we're good now. This is okay. This is exactly what it needed. Get out, you can't afford it anyway. It's perfect. There you go. We did it. I don't know what to call this place. What the heck do I even call this place? How's it going? Let's change the exterior. Gold. Okay, so let's go with black roof. Golden siding. With a golden door. That looks terrible. How about that? What if I swap it? So gold. Oh, there is no, like, gold roof. Okay, fine. That's as nice as I can get this to look. All right. Oh, wait, I'm not done. I'm not done. 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 Hold on. We didn't do a couple things here. We missed a couple of details. The floor needs to be, I think the dark wood looks probably about right. This kind of matches the floor inside, but now we'll just go dark wood. The lighting. If I bring down the lights real low and let the chandeliers and the windows do all the work, it kind of gives it a nice little something. But let me just bring the lights up to about there. Do we want any kind of sounds? Do we want an echo? Let's go with an echo. Gold bucks, gold beans, Leo bucks, rich cafe, the golden cup. These are great names. Golden coffee, gold beans. Gold bucks is pretty good. If not obvious, it's a little obvious, a little on the nose. You think the chatter sounds like people talking? That'd be, you know what? I kind of like that actually. Let's do that. I never use that one. Not golden shower. Olivia, no. Oh my gosh. Terrible. The golden cup. How I have an idea. You guys have inspired me. It's not I didn't see anyone say this one, but let's call it, let's say I'm finished and let's rename it. Come back later, let's change the name. How about the golden, not golden, the golden sip. Yeah, we'll call it the golden sip. We gotta change out the staff though. I don't think it let me do that. Great. I have the wrong staff in here. Looks pretty good though. That was, I can't take a picture of any of that. Why is the camera betraying me right now? There's like no good angles at this place. It's great, but the staff, yeah, we got some gold core staff members we can put in here. All right, brought everyone in. Let me know if you want to get celebratory photo, blah, 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 blah. Can I do anything about this staff? I can change their, let's see, outfits? No, I don't want to do that. This is for photo mode. Oh, here we go. All right, I can change the customers. Wait, I can change me? They all look at me. When I clicked, did you all see that? That was weird. I can change my outfit. Okay, I need the staff to be different. Change member. You can now use Amiibo when changing staff members. Sweet. So Knox and oh, I do not have a lot of options. Knox and Joey, maybe. How about Knox and Joey? And then we can change. Knox is already kind of wearing what you would expect Knox to wear. I want to change the outfits though. I don't know why I chose to put antennas on their heads. Ooh. The conductor's jackets are real fancy. What else do we got? Mariachi clothing. The conductor's cap. Okay, this conductor stuff is really tempting me. Was Lionel there? Oh, Lionel would be a good one too. Let me peruse the outfits a little bit. Oh, that's kind of fancy. What about the cook's coat? That doesn't quite work. There's, of course, the diner aprons, which, meh. Dynamic tank top. That's weird. I just hadn't seen that item before. Oh, whoa. Nox is wearing, like, chainmail underneath the shirts. What about shirts that just say gold? Should that just be the uniform? Suits or tuxedos? That's what I'm thinking. Something upscale. Ooh, what about noble coats? I think noble coats and some kind of fancy hat. What do we got? We got a lot of... Ooh, what about crowns? Yes, right? Wait, no, not the red and gold crown. Where's the other crowns? I don't think we have them. Shoot. They can wear these little masks on their heads. I'm into the noble coat. The crown is red, and I didn't really use red in the build, so I wanted to find something else. Gold rose crown. There we go. That is how we do it. Now there are gold monocles. There we go. Perfect. And then what about matching mode? There we go. Yes. That's how you staff your Goldcore Cafe. Look! Oh my goodness. Joey looks adorable. How much is that royal crown? 1.2 million bells. Let me get my camera. And look, everyone's sitting in the corner. Is that because they can't access the seats, the chairs? I can't get a good angle here at all. Joey, you blinked. Every time I try and do this, someone blinks. So let's close this out. Let's hope we can come back and see people in chairs. Let's take that photo. Should move the customers. I want to see if they go into the chairs by themselves, though. All right, gathered here today to take a special celebratory photo of the golden sip. Thank you very much. You did it. You found a way to make golden sip even better. All right, you'd hear from the person in charge of decorating. We did it. All right. We did it. What do you think of the photo? It's perfect. Change the customers to be more classy? I could have, but I don't really see the point. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be different people coming in all the time. 5,000 Poke for remodeling the cafe. I did way more work than I normally do on something. And they gave me 5,000 Poke. Wow. We're on to our next build, but first I want to check out the cafe. Just to see if the customers figured out how to get into those chairs. Let's head over to the Golden Sip. Let's check on it. Okay. So far, no one knows how to sit in the chairs. We could We could do another project and come back, I guess. It feels like they're still set up from when we did the photo shoot. So we'll make a point to come back. How do you get Happy Home Paradise? You can find it on the Nintendo eShop. There's one of two ways. You could just buy it. I think it's $25 US. Or you can join that expanded Nintendo Online, what would you call it? Club? Membership? And you have access that way. So it's either way. You can get it one of two ways. For me, they spawn in inaccessible chairs. I bet they do. I bet they do. It's probably just because I was just in there taking photos. All right. So do I do a house or do I remodel the restaurant now? Because I had an idea for the restaurant, and it's very tempting. What's this? I haven't had a good curry in a while. I want a place that's like the set of a talk show. Best way to bulk up these muscles, lots of veggies. Float high in the sky surrounded by cake. Pals around the what for a party? I don't know. Be great to have a whole ski slope to myself. Huh. So, yeah, we'll take a poll. Restaurant or house? So let's see. Which should I do next? So for those watching after the fact, this poll isn't going to show up for you, but I'm going to put the options as house, or we're going to redo the restaurant. All right, ask away. So you can vote on this poll. I don't really love the options that I'm seeing with the villagers here. Like, none of these are inspiring me right now. But I've had an idea for the restaurant for a bit. I might as well just decide myself to do it, but I figured I'd let you guys vote on it if you felt like it. I think if we did anyone's house, it would be this one, because I'd be interested to see what kinds of, like, items that they give me for, like, a ski slope kind of house. Alfonso floating high in the sky surrounded by cake could also be, yeah, someone said do Alfonso. Could also be an interesting one. A kotatsu is a Japanese table. Oh, interesting. So restaurant is winning, but not by much. 53% of you say restaurant. You could do an Amiibo villager. Oh, that's true. We could do like a special character too. It doesn't even have to be a villager. Is this Wendy? All right. Because I have this idea for this restaurant, and restaurant's barely winning on this poll, let's do the restaurant, and then we'll come back and we'll do someone's house. And you can find customers in the restaurant and the cafe. That's true. We could do that too if we get really uninspired by the people on the beach. Facilities. Restaurant. Remodel it. I never loved what we did for the restaurant. Every time I come over here, I'm like, eh. But I thought of this idea, I think yesterday or the day before, and I'm like, ooh, that would be fun. All right. So, the restaurant... actually, I want to start in the kitchen. I wanted to make the restaurant of the future. That's what I want to do. And in order to do that, we're gonna start all over with this, and it's going to be all about having a restaurant that kind of, you know, it keeps people from having to intervene with making food. Like, could you imagine going to a restaurant and knowing no people actually like made your food? It was all done by machine. That's my goal with this build right now. That's what I'm going to do. So we have our kitchen, and the way this is going to work is first let's get some futuristic walls and floors in here. I think what I would like to do is maybe the industrial wall with a robo wall backdrop like that. And then the robo floor would be a good choice, I think. Do I have a robo floor? Yes. This already looks like the restaurant of the future. All right. And we have to put stoves and stuff like that, and we will. But what I really want to focus on are some of the sci-fi elements first. So, do I want crew member seats? I'm going to grab one just to, in case I want to copy it a couple times. I don't know if I'll use that, though. Some of this furniture, because it exists all over the map, might be a little bit hard to find. Oh, that's interesting. I got to go into housewares, I guess. There, now I can sort it. Okay. I want to find conveyor belts. You can't automate anything without a good conveyor belt. I don't think I need the cold sleep pods for this. Actually, maybe I do. Nah. I won't. You may understand why I want those later, but I've given up on them. I don't think that would work. Just get some general, like, we got to have some kitchen items in here for it to accept this as a kitchen. So I'm going to put these in. The cryopods are filled with food. That's kind of what I was thinking, but they wouldn't really, they would seem out of place, I think, for anybody checking out the restaurant. All right, here we go. So robot arms. We want the gears. We want all of these different pipes. And we want the inspection equipment. We want the conveyor belts. We want the amazing machine, the unknown machine. Maybe the spaceship control center. I don't know. Okay, I just put a lot of stuff down. We got to figure out where all of it goes. What about those science pods? Do you know what I'm talking about? Would this count as a table? No, they'd probably be around here somewhere. Because they're kind of an item that you display stuff in. But they're not showing up. They're not required for this. It would just be nice to have the option. Okay, we'll come back to that. Right. Alright. I gotta find homes for all this stuff now. It was near the sci-fi table thing? Oh, okay. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna need the crew member seat or this console. I don't think we need that kind of setup. But we'll definitely need conveyor belts. Could also sort alphabetically. I just don't remember the exact name of it, but you're right. I could do that too. How big can I make the kitchen? Ah, we can make it longer. Yes. Okay, good. I have plans, and I needed the kitchen to be longer, and we can do that. That's awesome. Okay, so what we're going to create is kind of like an assembly line here. So the idea being that the food is getting produced mostly by machines. So kind of like this. All right. And then I'd put another one here. Flip this around. Okay. This freezer's in the way. Okay. Hey, Tom. How's it going? Doing good. How are you? All right. Now, the only problem with this design is that I can't get around it. And if I come here to grab a recipe, I'm going to be really annoyed that I can't actually maneuver. So we'll need to keep that in mind. So what I'll do to fix that is I'm going to pick all this up and put it as close to the wall as I can. So we're going to get rid of all this stuff back here. Just kind of put it in my way for now. All right. They can still get stuck in the back thanks to the robot arms. So to solve that issue, let's throw down some gears. Can I change these a little bit? There's a lot of cool designs for these. Should I make them copper? Nothing else is copper. I don't think I'm going to make a lot of it copper. And unfortunately, I gotta be able to turn all this stuff on, too. Okay. I have any idea for who could work here? Oh, Jay, don't get ahead of me. Don't get ahead of me. Don't worry. We're thinking in the same bubble, if you will. Okay. All right. Interesting. I have to condense this stuff. I need some, maybe this, well, here, I have one issue that I'm just trying to solve right now. It's turning on all this stuff. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm literally just going to move this here. I'm going to run to each thing and turn it on, and then it should just stay on forever. All right. There. That's good. I want to change the walls. I've decided that I'm going to actually put the robo wall and the industrial wall swapped. I think that looks a little bit better. To me, that makes a little more sense. The gears aren't placed equal distance, and it's annoying you. Oh, we could do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it that way. Okay. No, that'll work. Because the food will roll onto this table, and the arm will put it on this conveyor belt. Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, next. Actually, before I move on, let me grab those tiles we were using earlier and put those down again because they're really cool. Where do they go? Oh, no. It was these. Yes. There we go. Yes. Okay. Whew. Okay. Good. The next thing we need to do is... Well, go back to log. what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the kitchen stoves and set them up in such a way that it looks like the robots are in charge of cooking. So the robot arms in the back prepare the food, right? And then maybe another robot arm takes it from here and places it on the stove? No, that doesn't look right. I'm just going to put that back down because I had one earlier. And this. And this. And this. Maybe put kitchen stoves instead of the back conveyor belts as the food's prepared. Replace the row belts with stoves. Yeah, maybe the stove would be... So the food comes out, there's a little preparation area, and then like the stove would be here. I don't know. I was trying to, I'm thinking a little bit differently here. Give me a moment to figure this out. I'm gonna grab the table. There's like a commercial looking table that you would see in a kitchen. Or not. Is it in the order? Yes, this guy, the kitchen counter. Okay. So I was thinking of putting these kind of side by side, so a lot of cooking space. I cannot get them to connect. Why? I don't know what that's all about. That light is really obnoxious. Daffodil Plays, how's it going? Another fellow Animal Crossing YouTuber that you should all check out. Daffodil Plays, thanks for being here. Can I make this room bigger? We might have to. Oh, I didn't want to, but we have to. I can't fit all this chaotic stuff in here without expanding the room. Oh boy, I can't even line up a floor anymore. Can we fit? Not really. Okay. There, now we should fit. I'm gonna grab a couple more arms. I'm gonna color these ones a little differently. We'll call these ones the chefs. Like, we'll put them in little white chef coats, like that. And these are the arms that actually prepare the food for being cooked. And then put it on these little tables here, basically. And then the fridge and the freezer can kind of go in this corner. I think this is kind of like the brains of the operation, right? Like, make it match the robot arms in the back. Okay. Maybe that's like an emergency button to stop everything. All right. So far, so good. Ceiling stuff. Ceiling stuff. I want my range hoods back. Yes, there we go. Is that right over the ovens? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Good. What else? It's pretty much done. Maybe I'll center these on the walls back here because there's no point in not doing that. Moroccan lights. This wouldn't really fit the vibe. You know what I could do is a dishwashing station. That definitely wouldn't hurt. I don't know where to put the fridge. Maybe I'll figure that out. I'm going to put the dishwashing station here. And we're going to stick another robot in charge of this. We'll put him in that uniform. Food to die for. That was the name. I'm going to change that too. So that robot is working on the dishes. I need another robot or something, at least a little table. Lydia, how's it going? We're redoing our restaurant. What little table can I use? I can't believe this. This is really hard to find like a nice neutral looking futuristic table. Maybe this one? Why not? The food comes out. The table does not look right there. There's also a matter of this needing to look like it deals in food. I don't really have anything. Dang it. How about the... Yeah, that's fine. Future food tray. Oh, that would be a good item for this. What I was thinking is like when the food comes off the conveyor belts, where does it go? It goes to the next area. So maybe what that looks like is another conveyor belt actually. Kind of right here between these two robots. Maybe two conveyor belts. So this robot takes the food off of here and puts it on these conveyor belts, and then it goes over to here, at which point it gets cooked and put on these tables. And then, I mean, then this fridge, and then we can even get the freezer again, is over here, just because we should put them in here anyway. So that kind of works. All right. So it looks like we have a pretty well automated setup here. We got to put our finishing touches on. So going back into our rugs, I'm going to look for I think they're, yeah, these simple entrance mats. I always thought these made really good, you know, just accents for stuff like this. Yeah, there we go. And there is also, where are the gray floor tiles too? I like those. I'm going to put those underneath like that. Looks good so far. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like this. We're going to make the entryway maybe just stone, because that looks fine. And then I want the lights to be a little bit different in here. I like to darken things a little bit here and there, so that'll look good. I think echo's a good thing to use. Okay. Cool concept. Thank you. I'm not even done yet. Just wait. So we need to put some food and stuff back there. And that's where it gets a little bit tricky. Because I don't exactly know even what this place is going to serve. And I want it to be consistent. We'll say consistent. Someone mentioned the future food tray, which is a pretty good item. I don't know if I have access to it at this time, but that's a good idea. Ingredients first, then full meals. Yeah. Let me see if I can find that food tray. We may not have unlocked that yet. I don't have the factory soundscape yet, but I think I'm really close to unlocking it. There is the frying pan as well. It's just a good item to have. And we could put the imperial pot. Because can we put food in this? Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Toward the bottom of the food items. So you think down here is that tray? This is TVs and stuff. So you think maybe up here? Cooking tools. Oh, wait, we got trays. There it is, thank you. Alright, futuristic meal. Yup. So, everything that comes out is going to be this. It's always the futuristic meal. Or, let's see. So that's what they serve here. It's always that disgusting looking futuristic meal. But yes, you are right. We need some ingredients in the back. Okay. Ingredients. So there's a few things we need to kind of establish here. That it's that the items it's going to start off pretty raw from the back, right? So we need some like bags of like of supplies. So that could be lime, plant soil, just these light brown bags. So, yeah, these are kind of coming down the conveyor belts. The robot arms kind of open them up, right? And then we end up with the next phase, which I'm going to need to look very carefully for. Oh boy, this is going to take me a bit. We got to get real creative. I don't look at the food items a whole lot either, which does not help. So they open it up. Sugar and flour. Yeah, let's go into the other tab for that. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Good idea. So there's like potatoes. There's some wheat. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we got some flour, some sugar. Spoiled turnips. That would be interesting. We got a shoe. Okay. Oh, here we go. We got this skull-looking thing. All right. Okay. So there we go. We go into that phase next. Oh, protein powder. Did you see protein powder? I didn't see protein powder. Let me just take a peek into here a little bit more, see if anything else jumps out at us before we go on to our next phase. Yeah, there's this protein shaker bottle. Maybe the green one. What do you suppose is in here? Oh, wow. Nuts, pasta, coffee beans, fruit syrup, cookies, marshmallows, and yarn. What about some Black Label marshmallows? Okay. Ooh, and we got a mixer. There we go. Yeah, we need some tools. That's what we're missing. I'm trying to think what's the next phase, and it's tools. It's just different cooking tools, right? We have a deep fryer. Why can you put yarn in the jar? That's a great question. These and more questions. Okay. All right, so we have a good, array of items here. So let's see. How about the first conveyor belt section in the back is sorting through all the different things that you find in the mystery sacks, okay? So we have some wheat, we have a skull, we have a shoe, we have a potato, we have for some reason some protein powder, and maybe some Black Label marshmallows. And then actually no, let's move that here. Let's put the sugar on the system right there. Okay, so we can get rid of that. And then part of the process here is to take this stuff and like prepare it for its next phase in life, right? So you would have this mixer. So it's getting, the robot arms are getting ingredients and they're using these different machines, right, to create whatever concoctions they're trying to create. So this robot would use this mixer, and maybe it bottles things up into the protein powder. And then we have like the deep fryer here, which is, deep frying, whatever this is, right? So it ends up with one of these, right? And let's see. That looks too finished compared to this stuff. But the point is, the point of this is that it's like, you know, going through a whole process here. So sometimes the robot arms get things that don't need to be deep fried and they just send them to the next station. And then we need these conveyor belts as well to have some supplies going down, so we can throw down some. Oh, not that. That's a tomato. Why not? Okay, it's a tomato. Let's go with yeah, see, do we have the seed bags? Ah, see, I was hoping for, well, whatever. Red glowing moss jar. Ooh, the red glowing moss jar. Thank you. That's a great idea. Where do you suppose the red glowing moss jar is? Have I crafted one yet? I bet I haven't. I bet I have not unlocked that yet. Because I need to craft one. Shoot! What about the carton beverage? Doesn't look good. Bottled beverage? Cool kitchen? Thank you. A lot of different, ooh. Wait for it. There we go. Sorry this is taking so long. There's a lot of different items, and I just want to make sure I make the right choices. You know what I mean? It's a tough build. It really is. We might have to come back in the future, too, when we unlock some more items that look even more ominous, like those glowing moss jars and stuff like that. All right, let's call that good for now. I think there's enough confusion going on in the background and stuff that, you know, at least it looks like there's some kind of something being prepared here. All right. Now, someone mentioned this earlier, but this was kind of always the plan. The employees who work in the kitchen are going to be robots. Okay, that's the idea. Yeah, so that will ensure that no matter what, humans are not touching your food. Or people, like, I know it's villagers, so, like, the only paws that are going to handle food are robotic ones. And so you can trust that they're not getting their nastiness all over them. And that's what's important. Are there dirty dishes? I don't think so. If that's the case, maybe it'd be better if we swap these two. I actually like the way it looked before. Nothing alive preparing your futuristic meal. Correct. Correct. Okay, and then let's just see if there's any wall items we should put up. They're robots, so they don't really need windows. They don't need to have clocks. They don't need to know when, you know, when they can go home, because they don't get to go home because they're robots. Maybe there's some messes sometimes. So we'll definitely put down some brooms. There's some art, but robots don't really need art. you know, employee of the month poster. So maybe we put Cephalobot's poster there. We put the brooms right here. So Cephalobot's poster could be kind of in the center. And then we could put like a little light hanging over it. So there we go, like employee of the month. Actually, you know what I want to do? I'll put this about right here. Oh, that's not really working. Dang it. I was going to put like a little table there and stuff, but that's just not working. Okay, no employee of the month. It's fine. Maybe we just keep the walls kind of like this, you know? We don't really put anything on them. Surveillance camera. I mean, I don't want that. And you'll find out why a little bit later. But yeah, definitely don't want that. Okay, so this is perfect. Everything is going according to plan. So the kitchen is done. We got to do the dining room now. What's going to keep the machines cool? Hopes and dreams of customers. Okay. Ventilators. We might go back and put some ventilators, actually. Some ventilation, rather. Okay. Out here. Now, here's the thing. How big do we want this room? I'm not going to put any sounds for now. I'll put the lights up a little bit. I'll put down whatever floor for now. I'm trying to determine how much room I really want this to take up. It's probably fine. What kind of dining experience do we want our guests to have? Are we going to bring the futuristicness out here, or are we going to make people feel like it's any other restaurant? That's the question. Maybe we go with any other restaurant, right? So we could put the old board floor down and something kind of modern-ish for the walls, maybe. Antique brick is not, modern's not the right word. Maybe just something nice. Some level of elegance. But 2 rooms. I had so many plans for the kitchen. I didn't really consider how the main room was gonna work. So give me a bit to just kind of look around, see what we got. Surprise, only robots work here. Here's your futuristic mush. You know, yeah, speaking of, we could do future tech. Future tech floor and wall. And really make it feel like a restaurant of the future. Let's lean into it, you know? Is the future tech floor in here? It should be. Ooh, what about the steampunk floor is looking pretty cool, though. I kind of like that. Which makes me think that maybe the wall is something else. Something. Let's see. The spaceship one? Not quite the vibe I'm going for. It kind of makes me feel like I should just go industrial and steampunk. Or, oh wait, steampunk wall. Okay, there we go. Yeah, That might be good. Should we do the Future Tech wall as an accent? I'm thinking maybe. See, that's kind of interesting to me. Yeah, the steampunk stuff in this game looks really cool. So let's try that and then go back to floors and try that one because it's darker. Yep, that works. That works. Okay. So we have this, right? We have the steampunk kind of look in here, and then I have to make some adjustments to the dining layout itself. Those adjustments include maybe some places for people to get some rest. Which version of this? Maybe green? Yeah. Okay. So that might work, right? Some cold sleep pods. Maybe I'll put them separate like that so everyone can make sure they can access them. I like that. You would expect some places to sit and enjoy your dining experience. Okay, so let's figure that out. This is kind of an afterthought for me, to be honest. I guess cool dining table. The cool low table. I need something in between those two things. Not a lot of table options for a steampunk vibe, is it? The iron work table. I mean, that's pretty bleak. Is there any other... any other table that would work? Oh, what about this one? The vintage desk. Yes. Let's go vintage desk. Okay. This is kind of what I want here. And then chairs. Someone said uncomfortable chairs because it's all robots. It's not necessarily true. But yeah, they don't need to be super comfortable. I don't really want people to hang out. How about stools? Ooh, you know what? Silver stools. Yeah. Alex, how's it going? Okay. See, we got the dining area set up, I think. Let's get some ambiance here. We need some lights. So we'll go hanging light bulb all the way. If I go into here, I can kind of make sure the light bulbs are centered on these tables. Yep. Perfect. Liam, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday. Thank you for being here. I do hope you have other plans aside from watching me torture villagers for your birthday, but we do appreciate you being here. Love the pods. Me too. The pods were a choice, and I'm pretty happy with that choice. I don't think that's working. Turning 13. Well, congratulations. Happy birthday. I wanted some other green stuff for the sake of the green pods, like to have something tie them together. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled for that. But I'm also concerned about the food. So let's put down some of these trays. Maybe this table's sharing a tray. Okay. So there we go. They got their food at their tables. There doesn't have to be any green stuff. It's just kind of what I was hoping for. Ooh. And let's put these wall spotlights above the cold sleep pods. There we go. Cherry, how's it going? All right, yep, I like those. Do we want to put anything on the walls? I don't really think we need to. Maybe something above the door. Now, usually I put an exit sign. I don't feel like putting one this time. Maybe this room is where the camera is. There's no camera in the kitchen, but outside, out here, I feel like we need one. Okay. So we got our camera. We got our sleep pods. All right. That's good. I'm pretty much happy with this. Ooh, that's really nice. Let's play around with the ambiance here. So maybe we'll lower the lights a little bit. Wow, that's nice and dark. Let's put some like appropriate sounds. Creaking maybe? Yeah, creaking sounds horrible, so we're going to put that. And then I like the size. I like all that stuff. We're good. We're good with that. And then I guess what we need to do is pick out the rest of our employees and stuff, right? Okay, let's change the exterior. Oh, a check-in counter. You're right. We do need that. Thank you for reminding me. Should we go all black? Maybe that. That's a good combo. Let's go with this for the exterior. Yeah, let me double check. I think you're right. We need like a check-in counter. Which I hate, by the way. Yeah, oh, the cash register, right. Ugh, okay. The way I did this in the last restaurant I made, I just didn't like having it at all. Could we put it in the kitchen, you think? I was going to put something else in the kitchen. What was it? I said, oh, we can go back in the kitchen. We can add one of those. Now I can't remember what the heck it was. But we can absolutely put the cash register in here and keep it out of the way. So yeah. It has to go in the main room. Oh, you're right. It cannot go in here. Dang it. A vent. Okay, well, we can at least put the vent in here. Yeah, thank you. Shoot. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do these vent fans have any, like... they're all ugly. All right. Trust me, 6 vents is probably not enough, but I think that'll be good. All right. All right, little checkout counter. We did want something else that was green, I guess, and the checkout counter is a little bit green. So I guess right in the middle. Can we walk around it, though, if it's in the middle? Like, okay, we can. And then we can put a register. And it's not showing me the options for registers, so I'll go over here. Somewhere down here is the registers. There's a few different kinds. I know which one I want. Ooh. Here's the glowing moss jar shelves. We have those. Oh, no, registers go on tables, duh. I was like, where is it? Here we go. Perfect. That should satisfy all the needs of the restaurant. Yep. Excellent. Okay. So we're done. Let's say I'm finished. We have to go through all the pictures and everything before we can staff it properly. Okay, so we're going to rename the restaurant now. This is where I reveal to you what my plan has been all along. I know you've all been enjoying the build and you think, what a cool thing that Dan did, creating the most sanitary restaurant there is because only robots and machines are making the food. Well, that's because this restaurant is part of we'll call it a protest or an uprising. Robots eating people. Robots eating people. There we go. Now we get to staff it. Perfect. Everyone's thinking about laying in those sleep pods. I would advise against it. Enjoying your drink, Stitches? A risque mannequin in the kitchen would have been very fitting. Oh, my chefs. Oh no. We gotta fire them. They don't know what to do with all this stuff. Oh, they don't know what to do with their surroundings, their new kitchen. The restaurant is rebelling against Nintendo for not including meat options. That's correct. That is correct. All right, I brought everyone here. Okay, that was a really irresponsible thing of you to do. Here, wait, do nothing yet. I need to staff this place now. So, cashier. Actually, let's do the kitchen members first, because I don't know if I have enough robots in my roster just yet. We might need to look at some amiibos. Okay. Our chef is going to be, oh boy, I guess Cephalobot. And the apprentice. There are, I think, but 4 robot villagers. And I'm going to need to check my amiibos. Give me one sec. There's a lot of amiibos in my hands right now, and I'm making a mess. One sec here. Okay, it's time for the most compelling part of the live stream, where I sit here and shuffle through amiibo cards trying to find more robots, which I'm pretty sure I have a couple. But it's been so long since I even looked at these that I can't think off the top of my head whether or not I do. I know Cephalobot's in here, but we already have Cephalobot. Could be a matter of we come back. We might get someone just kind of dumb who doesn't understand like what restaurant they're working at. And oh, okay, wait, this might be an option. Nope. None of you are robots. Okay, I have one more stack here to look through. Thank you for your patience. And by the way, if you're enjoying the stream today, be sure to hit the like button. Much appreciated there. Looks like a ton of people have hit it already today. I thought I had at least Dell in here, but I don't think I do. All right, well, that's fine. We got Cephalobot cooking. That's all we need. I have a good assistant. Only residents of the resort with vacation home? What's the point of having the Amiibo option if only people I've made houses for can work here? That's dumb. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. How about Zucker? We'll put the octopus folks in the kitchen for now, but eventually it's all going to be robots. Change their outfit. Where'd I buy the Amiibo cards? I got mine, I think at like Target, also like online, because I ended up ordering them from wherever would sell them when they started coming out. And that's very, it stinks because like it's tough to find Amiibos, even now. But yeah, I think Target was like a good supplier of them for a time. Okay. No, wait. Matching mode. There we go. Okay, so we got our staff there. We got to staff the front. All right. Oh, and all we have to do to staff the front is go over here. Cashier is going to be, temporarily anyway. Why don't we demote Gala and Cobb, who used to work in the kitchen, and make them our cashiers? Okay. And for the outfits, we'll go... So they're working out front, so they're not going to wear the little chef outfits, I don't think. Well, the cook's coat doesn't make sense either. What about these dress-up ones? Are there any good suits to put them in? Looking for something... Ah, here we go. Yeah, kind of futuristic, right? And then where's the antennas? We'll still put the antennas on their heads. That's where the green comes in. There we go. Matching mode. Perfect. All right. We did it. Let's go back. I don't need to take a photo. I'll take a photo when we've restaffed it. Roswell is a robot too, by the way. His eyes spin and they're bright yellow when he's shocked. Which one is that? Who is that? Let's work a little longer. Okay. We've spent our whole day on two things so far. Alligator? I thought Dell was... Oh, so is Roswell an alligator? It's a new alligator. Hold on, let me see, because I have my new Amiibos in front of me. Let me just see if I have them. Oh, that's the first one here. This is a robot? How is this a robot? Should we make them a house? Let's make them a house. I want to go into the cafe real quick and just see if our patrons have moved into chairs. Roswell isn't a robot? I don't know. I'm being told Roswell's a robot. They're still in the big seats. They're not in the chairs. I'm worried that my cafe doesn't work. An extraterrestrial? I'm gonna bring Roswell in. We're gonna make a house for him. Dell to me looks like a robot. Okay. Oh, oops. Contact someone. All right, the Amiibo's ready. Let's do it. Amiibo for Roswell. Oh, because isn't Roswell like the name of some like military base or something? Before you say anything, it is such an honor to talk to it is such an honor to talk to me. So you're welcome. Now what's up? A vacation just for me? Now I'm honored. I'll drop everything and rush right over. What a jerk. Yeah, we'll have to get Sprocket, Ribot, and Dell houses. Okay. So, interesting. A mystery workshop. Definitely very alien-like of a request here. Area 51, yeah. That's like the place it's located, right? Place where they say the aliens landed or were found or such. Yeah. Where are we going to put an alien? Should we put it... I feel like aliens should have their own space like this. So we're going to select this one. Based on a UFO sighting from the 1990s. Alright, one floor is good enough for me. A desert? Oh, that would have been good too. Yeah, the eyes are freaky. What is that? Oh, that's going to be like the altar, I think. Hanging on to a present for me? It's a tiger butterfly from an old guy named Nat. He said thank you for showing up at school or whatever. Try letting it go from your pocket. Okay, yeah, that's right. We can use bugs now to decorate. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's this thing. Yeah, I think maybe like a couple of these tucked in like the corners is not a bad thing. All right, kind of move the house over a little bit, and then forbidden altar. We're gonna put this altar right here, and maybe the ancient statue on top of the altar. So that's kind of cool. Make it night? Yeah, let's make it nighttime. There we go. What other items do we have access to? Maybe the ruined seat. Okay. Ruined arch, maybe? Do we want some of this ruined stuff just scattered about? Or do we want maybe just glowing moss balloons? We could do gray and white balloons. Oh my goodness, the rescue mannequin. Look at that. We can have rescue mannequins. I don't really know why I'd have that. Creepy skeleton's always good. The flying saucer, of course. Maybe a couple asteroids would be a good fit. Oh man, and power suits too. Can this arch maybe go back behind here? Okay. That might work. Flying saucer feels like the obvious thing to do, right? It's kind of like, why wouldn't you put a flying saucer? I'm just putting a couple little things here and there. Okay. Okay. Where should things go? Let's see. I want these balloons to feel a little bit random. So let me swap these two. Put that one there. Okay. Maybe something like that. Can I put one back here? I don't know. It feels a little random. I'm good with the outside. It's weird. Oh, let's do the house real quick and then we'll go inside. I always like, I think, this shape for our more sci-fi style builds. And we can even do, yeah, something like this. That's fine. Any interesting door doohickeys? Nothing that exciting. All right, now let's do the inside. I don't know what we're gonna do for this indoors area here. Let's go ahead and open up these, which I think we already put these down outside, so we don't need them inside. I don't know how big to make this room. Maybe we can do 8x6 for now. Just see if that gets us by. What's DLC? DLC would be downloadable content. And in this case, that is Happy Home Paradise for Animal Crossing New Horizons. How about we just make this like a display of some kind? So like we put the informative statue here, and the whole point of this room is to like create some kind of shrine to the informative statue. So we'll put the ruins wall or whatever. We could put the crop circle floor or the future tech floor. I kind of like that. Okay, and then the hanging glowing moss can go in the ceiling. How about we do white and gray again for this. Making this look kind of random is going to be a bit difficult. Okay, that's good. I don't want to overdo it. We need a light to hang over the informative statue. Something real ominous. I'm thinking what we do is this simple shaded lamp. Yeah, because that puts a nice, just ominous glow on top of the informative statue. And then some kind of floor leading up to it would be nice. Could that be dark stone? Yeah, maybe that kind of sets the mood a little bit. In fact, what if we did something like this where it was mostly dark stone floor? And you see like the future tech in between the dark stone. Something like that. That's kind of neat, right? And if I go into here, what if we make the ambiance, like the whole room? Oh, that's too green. This is kind of cool. All right, we lower that, make it blue. Yep. There we go. Change the entrance floor? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we got that. I honestly don't know what else to do. There's got to be more we do, but I don't know what that needs to be because it's kind of neat. I'm feeling a little bit lazy, I guess. I think I'm getting to that point in the day where I'm just kind of like, oof, I've been at this a while. But there's probably something. Probably something we can do. We put these caves kind of like that, which is, what if we did this? What does that look like? Hunk of junk? Kind of a hunk of junk. Could we go in and put perhaps the ruined arches that we used out front inside here? This isn't log. This is log. So this one. That didn't work. Okay. Now it looks even more shrine-esque, except that I've made it a little cramped. So this is what I was afraid of. Let's make the room a little bit bigger. 8 by 8, perhaps. Okay. There we go. You think one cave and that's where he sleeps? We might do that. What else can we put then? Cauldron. Suspicious cauldron. I don't know what you're up to, Roswell, but it's certainly suspicious. What are we going for exactly? It's a good question. I think what we're going for is alien menace who's hiding out definitely up to something. You know, there's clues. There's clues as to whether or not Roswell is up to treachery. I don't know if you can spot them, but there are definitely some clues. Oh, what do we got here? It's a fish on a board. I won't use it. This is why the rescue mannequin is here, I think. I'm like confident now. The rescue mannequin only exists to help tell our story. Let's see. We're just almost tripping over him when we walk in. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. I think... this is going to work perfectly. All I need to do is go around and maybe upset a couple of these skeletons. There we go. Yeah. Let's get into polish mode and just see if there's anything we can do with the cauldron. Gloom swirl. Perfect. Oh, maybe we could do something with the informative stone too. What could we do? Maybe the informative stone is emitting like a cold chill. But just a little one. So many Clydes. Yeah, we got a lot. Okay. Any sound effects? Maybe some sound effects. Wind. Yeah, wind is good. All right. I think it's perfect. Can talk to me? There we go. It's ready. Perfect. Is the fake one an option? I didn't see it. My mystery workshop. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of unanswered questions here. I didn't look for the fake informative statue either, but I think this is okay. Oh yeah, skeletons. I try and make good use of the skeletons. Workshop. Yep. Is that what we're calling it? This was everything. Thanks again. What are your plans? We'll be heading back. Awesome. Well, that was fun. Simple build. Okay, it did go well. 15,000 Poke. We've not quite unlocked the highest level yet. Let's call that good for homes. I feel like I just need to do a couple more to unlock the next payment level. And the extra sounds and stuff like that. We definitely did the 30, the initial 30. But there's a few more we have to do. Now is the cafe dispersed? Have people in the cafe decided to finally, like, find other places to sit? No. Hopefully the next time we visit, this freaking cafe is, you know, being properly utilized. Let's check out the restaurant too. I want to see if anyone's using the sleep pods. Someone's got to be laying down. No one's laying down. Fine. Well, thank you all for joining me. That's all I got today. I think it's time that I take a rest. But I appreciate all of you hanging out. It was a lot of fun. We did a few things. We didn't do as much as I thought, but we definitely did a few things. For future Happy Home streams, we need to find some robots. We definitely need to get our hands on a bunch of robots to staff our restaurant. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out stuff we got coming up on the channel. We'll have, you know, our normal 4 videos coming out this week, and yeah, maybe more. Who knows? We got a lot of clips yesterday, but I might turn some of them just into straight up little shorts, you know, the vertical kind. Anyway, thank you for being here. I'll see you next time. Be safe. We'll catch you later.